Hello my beautiful angels, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing a full, and I mean full, hair, nails, accessories, outfit for Halloween. We are going to transform into a vampire. So I already have my eyebrows done, my lids are primed. For my eyebrows I tried to do them more arched and more sculpted out. So I did use a little bit of black eyeshadow. And let me show you guys the nails. Look how pointy and beautiful they are. So if you want to see how I transform into a vampire, and if you need like Halloween makeup ideas, make sure to watch this video. We're still pretty early, so if you're trying to figure out what to be for Halloween, then hopefully this helps you out. So make sure you watch this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get on to the makeup. Alright, so I went ahead and did this eye. We're going to be doing a red, smoky, smoked out eye look. So what I did is I grabbed my NYX Vivid Sprites cream color, and this is in Cyberpop, along with my Inglot Duraline, and added just a few drops in there. Just because I really do want the red to pop, so that's why I'm adding this base. This is just going to be a base. So I'm going to grab it with, this is just a BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm just going to pop that in to my lid, starting close to the lash line and then moving my way up, just because I want the darkest part to be on my lash line. Now slowly just dragging it up. I'm not going to grab any more product. I'm just going to use what I already have on the brush. Just like that. And moving my way up. And then I'm going to drag it pretty far out. Just because this is where I'm going to do the eyeliner. And then, before it creases on me, let me just make sure I have no creases. So before it creases on me, I'm going to grab my Jessup soft definer, soft definer brush, and I'm going to grab the shade Cherry Soda from the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffreestar. So I'm grabbing this shade right here, Cherry Soda, which is a red color, obviously. And I'm going to just go and pack that in and set that cream color. So I'm just packing in that color. Okay, don't worry about it looking messy, it's going to be messy. So now, whatever I have on the brush, blend out the edges. Taking it out. Grab a little bit more, blend in this inner corner, and then I'm going to grab Morphe M573, and I'm going to grab Prick, which is this one right here, and just going to further blend that out. So now I'm going to take my Jessup wing liner, like that, and I'm actually going to add this Maybelline, what is it, Unstoppable eyeliner in the color Onyx. So it's just a black eyeliner. And just add some to my lash line. I'm not being really perfect with it. I just kind of want to get that eyeliner on. So yes, it's okay if it's all messy. Creating kind of like the shape of the wing. Like that. As you can see, I'm not being precise with it. I just kind of want to get that on. And then grabbing my Take Me Back to Brazil palette and grabbing the black with my eyeliner brush. We're going to use that to smudge out that eyeliner. Clean up the edges. And I'm kind of looking down like that. That way I could see if I have any gaps. If I have any weird squiggles in it. You want it to be smooth. Right? Like that. So taking that in. And now I'm going to extend this wing up. Trying to create more of that wing. And now I'm going to grab my Jessup 237 Detail Shader. And this shade from the Sahara 2 by Juvia's Place. It's a very kind of like rusty reddish color. So I'm going to grab that on my detail brush. It's a very small brush like that. I'm just going to go back and forth on the edge of that eyeliner to further smudge it out on the very edge. Just like that. Drag it further up. And then I'm going back in with my Morphe brush, and I'm taking the shade, wish I did grab Fresh Meat right here. And this is a bigger, fluffier brush. I'm not grabbing a lot, just tapping it in once, and then just kind of going over that smudge eyeliner and blending it in with the rest of the eyelid. So again, not being very precise, just kind of smudging it out. Let me pop up some lashes and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back to finish up the under eye. Okay, so I went ahead and added lashes, and I know we're looking a little crazy. Right now I am baking. I want this makeup to last forever, you know, grandparents last a really long time. So we want to be looking very pasty. I am pretty much naturally pale, and I had gone to get a lighter foundation. So I usually use the 112 Natural Ivory. This is the Maybelline 24-hour matte foundation, but I got the 110, which is in porcelain, and it's only one shade lighter, but it looked a little crazy on me, so my neck is the 110. And I feel like it did oxidize just a little bit, but I still didn't want to use it. So my face, I have a mix of the 110 and the 112. And then right now, after I did my concealer using my Tarte Shape Tape, I'm using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. This is the 100, shade 100, and it's just translucent. And I used this little puff right here that comes with it. And I literally just pressed it in. So I grabbed the powder like that, and then I pressed it into my skin, and I'm just going to let it bake, and then we are going to shower, and I mean completely shower in setting spray. So I'm just dusting my neck with that same powder, and it has been sitting for a little bit. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is dust off any excess powder just using my fluffy brush. Very lightly, just taking off the excess. I did bake my under eyes, but my under eyes I used the Becca Mist Powder, Hydro Mist Setting Powder. So I just use that to bake my under eyes. So, I mean, they look pale anyways. And then, grabbing my setting spray, we are going to shower. You guys are going to see right now when I mean shower, I mean shower. And grab whatever fan. I use these cards because they're pretty sturdy. And immediately after spraying, we are going to fan ourselves to set everything. So I'm pushing my head back. Completely drenching fan. Okay, and once it's like 80-90% dry, I grab my Still Damp Beauty blender and just press the rest of it in. So what this does, it just melts all of that powder left on your face into your skin, so that you don't look all powdery. Yes, I still look pale, but that's okay. We are going to warm up the face just the tiniest bit right now. So, Too Faced Coco Contour. So I'm going to grab the medium cocoa. And this is not as warm. So I've showed you guys this trick before. We want to look chiseled. So what I'm going to do is grab this and use it as an edge. You want to look really chiseled out. And this is not, it's a little warm, but it's not as warm as some other contour shades that I have, so that's why I'm using this one. Just a tiny bit on my forehead, and then that's good. Right here. So we're gonna try to sculpt up our jaw like that. See how it kind of makes it a little bit sharper. So that's what we want. And then I'm going to grab this smaller brush right here that I use to further contour. So that one I used to bronze. This one I'm going to contour with. So I'm going to grab this shade right here. This is the shade Vixen by Morphe. So it's kind of like a grayish brown, and that's what I want. I don't want any warm tone, so I'm just going to grab the tiniest bit, because I don't want a lot, and I'm just going to add it to the base. Right underneath our cheekbones. I think I might try this again. I don't want to add a lot just because I don't want to make it all look muddy. I just want to deepen, so you can see from this side and this side. So I'm not going to add a lot. Just going to further bring out my cheekbones. Let's do our jaw again, grabbing tiniest bit. Like that. A little bit again on my forehead. If you go too ham on it, just grab your bronzing brush and just blend that out. And then I'm gonna do my nose. I believe in the last video I didn't do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm going to use the same shade just to kind of tie it in together. I'm not gonna grab a lot, just a little bit, and then I kind of flare my nostrils. So, flaring my nostrils. Go down the side. Connect it right here. And then blend it out with that medium cocoa that we use. So kind of just outlined it with the other one and blending it in with the medium cocoa and up into the brow. See? I'm grabbing the same brush we used earlier to bake my under eye. whatever's left on the brush, kind of just pack it on. Just like that, so it's not so harsh. See how chiseled we look? That's what we want. So let's finish up the under eye. Okay. So I was going to put just black eyeliner in my waterline and smoke it out, but then I was like, let's intensify the cat eye that we had going on. So using my Jessup eyeliner brush, grabbing the black, I just created this little gap in between, so it makes our tear duct area look bigger. So just like that. So I did clean up the gap on this side, so I'm just going to continue with the black on my lash line. Just like that. And then I connected it with the rest of the eye look. Like that. And using the same brush we used earlier to smoke out the liner at the top, the detailed brush, and using Extraction from the Blood Sugar palette, which we also used earlier, I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line now. So yeah, I'm opening my mouth because it kind of gives me more access in here. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm going to clean it up with my concealer brush that I cleaned up my eyebrows with, and the tiniest bit of concealer. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. Grab the tiniest bit and just clean up the little gap right here. Just like that. I'm going to set it with the same translucent powder from earlier and this concealer brush, and just kind of pat that in. And then I'm just going to smoke it out just a little bit more, but you could go ahead and leave it like that. But I want it very defined, so. That. You see how that intensified? So what you could do to even intensify it even more and make your eyes look more kind of like cat eye-ish, you could grab a white liner, which I have right here, and this is from LA Girl. It's Endless Semi-Permanent eyeliner. I went ahead and just added a little bit. Not much of a difference, just because my concealer is pretty pale, but that's okay. So for my highlight, I'm going to do the same thing I always do, which is grab my damp sponge and my ColourPop Super Shock and Flexitarian. Grab it on the brush and just dab it on. Now I'm not going to add any blush. Just going to add some highlights. Just because throughout the day I feel like my natural pink cheeks will come through. I'm just going to add the highlight. This big brush, and I'm gonna grab. Should I grab? I'm going to grab Coco Bling. So I'm using this big brush just because I don't really want to focus it specifically in one area. Just kind of want to wash it on, just like that. And some on top of my brows, forehead. So I outline my lips in black, and I'm using the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lip in Havana Nights, and I'm just going to add that to the edges. I'm not putting a lot. And then I'm going to grab a brush and the Maybelline Color in Roller. And this is a Superstay matte ink. Right in the center. And I'm going to blend those. Not really a big fan of the matte, so I'm gonna add a gloss. So I'm going to do. Should I just leave it like that? Probably just take off the foundation that we have in my hair right here. I think about it. So let me go change, add all the accessories, and then I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so I ended up just leaving my hair like that. I do have these fangs, And then I used the Mehron Makeup Coagulated Blood Gel and just on the very edge. And I used my nails just to kind of drag it down just a little bit. And then this necklace right here, I'm going to put links down below of where I got everything. But pretty much everything that I got was from Amazon. Yeah, the fangs, necklace, and the top. Let me show you guys. The top is from Amazon, so I'll put links down below. And then for the sake of the video, I think I'm just going to leave my hair like that. It's not even like brushed. This bottom half is like all tangled. I just let it dry, but I think it kind of gives some effect to the whole costume. And yeah, that's it. I think it all goes together. The nails, one time, let me show you guys what it looks like. Let me get closer. Hold on. These are what the nails look like. They all have like makeup on it. Super long, but I think it goes with the whole makeup look. But yeah, this is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.